Hello, I'm Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm here to do a 13:30 local sidereal time reading. It's now 13:18 local sidereal time where I'm at, and if you don't know what local sidereal time and 13:30 local sidereal time is about, do a little bit of research because it could be beneficial to you. During these readings, we don't know what story is going to come through, what experience is going to be spoken, but I do know that we're going to get into these cards right now, so we're going to start with the Witch's Tarot. And let's see, Lester Scott. Thank you for these perfect messages for my brothers and sisters of humanity at this time. Deliver with accuracy, clarity, and truth so that we may see the things of most urgency for us to be made aware of at this time. Thank you. As I am channeling these messages now, and after these messages, we'll be right back. All right. Somehow, some way, it all works out. And you have everything you need. You are whole and complete. This is working out for your generations. The Ten of Pentacles speaks to generational wealth. It speaks to inheritances. There is an alignment right now with the mind and the environment of the family, the environment of the home, the environment of one's own body and health. There's a strong sense of loyalty to family here, and magic is in the air with the Magician. Magic is in the air with the Magician. And it says that you're using your spiritual powers, your magical abilities, your manifestational awareness, and deliberate decisiveness in choosing to benefit those who you love, to benefit your generations, to benefit your family. This is like, you're doing manifestation work on the behalf of the whole. Love. The Queen of Wands is here. You feel the need to do something about it, to actually do something about what? About family, about wholeness, about truth, about health, about wealth. Many of you are creating generational wealth by means of your skills, talents, and abilities, your creative talents and abilities. You're being urged to, I'm hearing, be the example. Be the example of important family values. And for some of you, this isn't speaking of a blood family. This is about your spirit family. And I definitely also feel that for all of us who are in tune with these energies, who are drawn to view this video, this is about using our creative talents and abilities to bless all the members of humanity. And I'm hearing, all the greatest ideas, they're on the graveyard because those people didn't follow through. They got spiritual guidance and inspiration too, but they did not put it into action. But that's not what you're choosing to do. You're putting things into action. Spirit is guiding you. And what is Spirit guiding you towards? It's guiding you towards that which is in line with your purpose, what you desire for yourself. And you're taking these inspired visions and creating from them. Creating from the inspired vision that you've been given. I see a fearlessness, a relentlessness in your approach. The Ten of Wands. Now we have two tens here. So there's an alignment between what you're doing and what you're gaining. in giving up the struggle, there's much gain. And that's what your creation has to do with. What you're creating has to do with providing an alignment in between giving up the struggle in order to bring in the wealth. So some of you are creating, I'm hearing, self-help type of materials or courses or examples or perhaps even YouTube videos on channels where you reach out and you help with techniques. It's not just words, but there are powerful techniques provided that have been channeled through you to help release resistance, give up this struggle, allow the receiving of all that is in your world. And it's causing with this tower a major shakeup. So what you're providing, this technique, this methodology that you're using, that you're expanding, is one that it's blown the top off of this thing, but also it's so different than any other approach that has been given before. Huge, this is like huge, they say disrupting of the market. So this is like a disrupting of the status quo, because what you now know that has helped you to create a lot of wealth. And we have next the Three of Swords, and it fell out in reverse, and it says giving up the struggle and the pain. Giving up the struggle and the pain. Somebody is putting their struggle and their pain into a creative work of art. I see a painting that shows the struggle of your journey, and it's an evolution. Now, this painting is painting across the keystrokes of your laptop as you're writing a story. Painting is symbolic. How you got through this consciousness shift is beneficial. So as I went through quoting you, as I went through my awakening, I experienced this. These are the tactics and techniques that aided me to move through it. Again, some of you are producing this through works of art. Others of you are producing this through something that people will read. Others of you are speaking it out. We have the Six of Cups. And I'm hearing with the Six of Cups, I've never heard this for the Six of Cups. This is in line with your soul purpose. I'm hearing this is in line with your soul purpose. And this takes you back through the struggle of everything that you've been through since you were a young child. So going back to family foundations, and somebody went back home. Somebody literally went back home in order to accomplish this. So whatever that means, because I'm hearing went back home is symbolic. Somebody went back home to accomplish this. We're going to get some more. Show me some more, Lesser Scott. What else do you want to show? What else do we need to talk about? Show me more about this Tower and this Three of Swords. What do we need to know about this Tower and Three of Swords? The King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a person who's coming in as I'm hearing guardian, a guardian. So some of you are coming in as a guardian, right? Because you have facted, processed, analyzed, and synthesized the hurt, the pain, the struggle, the disappointment, the sadness, and disrupted all of those energies by transmuting them into power. A power that's allowing you to create in your physical world. Let's see what you're creating in your physical world. I want to look at that a little bit further. Thank you. Coming right out, we have the Lover's card. So this Lover's card is speaking in different directions. Immediately, it's speaking in creating connections, first and foremost, within one's own consciousness, the connection of the intuition and the actions. In other words, actions that follow intuition. And I'm hearing to be of service, to help people to connect. So somebody is investing in a program, a creation of art, again, some material, whether it be a book or some sort of course or something along the line, helping ones to connect what? To connect to their, I'm getting the energy of somebody is dealing with matchmaker stuff. Like, this is so weird. Somebody is dealing with matchmaker stuff. You're trying to connect partnerships between spiritual minded individuals based upon their life purpose. Wow. I don't think, was that eHarmony? I don't think that they do that. Is that the commercial that come on? I haven't watched TV in years. I don't remember. Okay, go back. I'm going back. There is creating awareness about creating awareness about the divine opportunity right now to bring the soul self, the divine self, in harmony with that which is contained on this physical vessel, right? And letting them work together. Divine masculine, divine feminine energies. Let's get some more cards. Show me more about this Lover's energy that is being created through the Tower and the Three of Swords. And I'm definitely going to be rereading this as a romantic spread as well, just so you know. So hold on for the romance. What is this Lovers is about? Is the Five of Wands reversed. So this is letting things come together in a beautiful, synergistic and harmonistic energy as opposed to fighting to make stuff happen. This is allowing versus struggle. This is receiving versus working. Okay. So, show me more about this Six of Cups and the Three of Swords in reverse. Coming off of this Ten of Wands. Why is this here? The Moon. Yes, this is about you having been able to heal a lot of the things from childhood wounds, clearing up a lot of confusion about what you thought it was when you were younger, less mature, less aware. There was a lot of confusion in you, but you kept moving forward. Not for the longest, you didn't even feel like you were making any progress. So for some, this is about waking up your intuition, but look at what else is coming in this, closing it out. You become the Queen of Pentacles, and this is going to be the last card I pull in this, and now I'm to shift to a romance spread. So before we do that, let's look at the bottom of the deck. The Hangman, this is a new perspective. This is about a new experience. This is about seeing things in a new way. So let's go into a romantic spread on this, and I want to get my combined romance, angels, and moonology deck just to give us an overall as it applies to romance. Let's God, show me about this as a romantic experience, a love experience. Thank you. How does this apply as a love experience? What's the main message here? And we have a romance angel card coming out saying, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Yeah, I saw that. You're going to love the predictions in this. Let me just tell you. If you're in the process of releasing your ex now, if you have recently released your ex, I got a beautiful message for you. So just hold on. Let's just look at the bottom of the deck real quick. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So what I see here is, and I'm not going to mention all the cards again individually unless it comes up, but I'm just going to read this for you. And what I see is somebody invoked, you cast a spell, you spoke out. Oh my, pause 1 second. Baby, I need a huge favor. The pot is on. I need it off. Thank you, love. Okay. Apologize for that. I smelled it and I was like, oh man, I'm burning down the house. Okay. I'm glad we were just getting started. Somebody cast a spell. Somebody said, love source, God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, angels, ancestors, guides, something along those lines. You might have said, oh Lord, so Lord, please. All right. So something along those lines. It could have been, I'm writing in my journal. I'm writing in my journal. And what was that message about that you were putting out? You were putting it out that, yeah, I'm done. I see that this is my soulmate. I've confronted a bunch of my bullshit. I'm done. I'm ready to bring it to an end. And yay, you finally got your end. For some of you, you're here now. This is your now. This is why we're coming up with the release your ex card. For some of you, this is your right now at this moment. Okay. What was that release and that ending about? You were dealing with a person who, it could be, some of you were dealing with somebody who was dealing with extramarital party. So somebody was a player, a cheater. Somebody couldn't keep it in their pants. Somebody thought that they should spread it around evenly. Others of you, you were dealing with a person who was very angry. A person was very angry with their own family background, with their own history, with all the things that they've been through, and they could not let go. They could not let go. Well, you didn't see any of this stuff coming. All you knew is you went into it because it was playful. You went into it in a very lighthearted way. You went into it very optimistic, like happy-go-lucky, serendipity. I see the synchronicity. There's magic in this for me. You went in it into like, this is what God brought me for now. But when you found out about all this other stuff, it changed in its purpose at that moment for you, because it was for you to have that playfulness. It was for you to have that experience. However, it was also for you when you got this news, when this person didn't fall in line with the energy that you were creating, and you guys were figuring out that, guess what? We're not an energetic match. We don't have the same ideals, values, or goals for this relationship. We cannot continue forward. So when that happened, the purpose in this shifted. And the purpose in this was for you to honor your own boundaries, let go of what you think you know, and move forward to see what Love Source God had available for you. So what happened? You dealt the shock and awe surprise of, guess what? I love you, but I gotta go. And this hurt somebody. This and it's showing me to tell you, this is that Three of Swords in reverse. The Three of Swords in this love spirit is reversed because although it hurt you so to a certain degree, I don't feel like you were really damaged or just destroyed or nothing like that. I was like, oh shit, that didn't work out. Okay, bye. For you. But the other party, oh man, you dealt a blow to the psyche. They didn't think you were going to go because you kept rocking and rolling with whatever was coming your way. But what they didn't understand was you had reached the limit. And when you tried to put that forward and create awareness and say, hey, look, this doesn't work for me. This is what I require. This is what I desire. This is what I need. They stayed haughty. I hear they stayed haughty. They stayed in a position. They didn't change course. They didn't do nothing about it. But you stayed firm through different stages. For some of you, this was 10 months. For some of you, this was 10 years. Whatever. You stayed. It's like you put your mark in the ground and you were going to stay with this one, right? You just knew it was a soul connection. But at some point, your intuition kept saying the soul connection is so that you can release this person. Release this person from your life. Why was it so important for you to release this person from your life? Because this was you standing up to honor your worth, your value, your boundaries, all that. This was when you became the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? Now, what happens when you take the lessons and the blessings from these situations with others is you open up the avenue for those blessings to become materialized in your experience. So what are you materializing from this experience? You materialize a perfect match. Hello, it was the Queen and King of Pentacles, baby. The King and Queen of Pentacles are here. Now, I'm looking at a King of Pentacles here who saw this divine partnership as an opportunity, but this person had to go through some of their own, I want to use the word struggles, but I feel like they had their own internal battles to overcome. They had their own internal battles to overcome. So now I want to take the next card off of the top of the Witches Tarot and see what else do we need to know about this partnership for these two? Because I do feel like this is a predictive energy for a lot of you. Strength. So what is coming is strength. Let me get one more. And the Two of Wands. Okay. So what we have developing here is a very strong partnership, a very strong romantic partnership in which two people, they can appear to be very controlling people. Let me just say that. We could be dealing with two people and one of them seems very controlling. The other one is more apt to kind of work with you, right? But I see a partnership coming in that is very, very strong. A partnership that is founded in grace. I'm hearing in grace because this is your karmic blessing. This is your, I mentioned at the beginning of this entire session, inheritance, when that 10 of Pentacles came down, and family wealth. Well, see, your dealings with that past situation where you've released or are currently in the process of releasing your ex, it was karmic shifting. There was the alignment between the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. You changed your behaviors, that changes your physical experience. And it created a leveling up in your energy to where you won't deal with that stuff anymore. So this new experience coming in for you, all the drama of the past, that's not part of this. It's not coming forward. You have a very cooperative energy coming in for you romantically. I want to pull the next romance angel off the top of this deck now for the prediction energy incoming here further down. Ooh, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I feel like this is dealing with the other party, whoever you let go. Remember I told you dealt with a death blow? You dealt with someone who, like, you're leaving them was like, what the hell? So now this person, they all up in love with you and you gone, you ghost, you out of there. So now they're dealing with unrequited love. Why you need to know that? You need to know. It's coming through. That's why you need to know. Give me one more for the new partnership. Wow. Love this. It is safe for you to love. Love it. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And that's a big message that's coming in with the words saying, don't lose your next because of your ex. Don't close your heart down because of the last one was not involved, not able, not willing. You had a beautiful relationship in your vortex. The universe is delivering that to you. But it requires you to let go of the struggle of this angry person. This person could be, with the Queen of Wands, the way she's coming through, this person could be physically violent. This person could be abusive. This person could, I see fits of rage where they might like break things. I see a person who doesn't follow through with what they say they're going to do. They'll love to put an idea in front. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then they don't ever get up off their booty and make it happen, right? So I want to pull in, because there's some zodiac signs here coming up to me. So if you're dealing with a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, Lustrous God, if they're dealing with a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, what's the advice? Somebody is dealing with a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. What is the advice for them? Your advice is the Six of Swords. Make peace with it. Move on. Let it go. I feel like it's on your head. You need to let it go. You made a decision. You need to stick with it. Anybody who's dealing with a Pisces, love source God, somebody who's dealing with a Pisces here, show me what they need to know. Who's dealing with a Pisces? What's the advice for the one dealing with a Pisces? Thank you. Ace of Wands. If you're dealing with a Pisces, it's saying, yes, this is your new one. Okay. I feel like you're dealing with a Pisces. It's saying, yes, this is who you, yes. Okay. If they're dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Lesser God, what is the message if they're dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? What's the advice? Dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If you're dealing with the Pisces, I'm hearing, don't give up your power. You got to stand in your power. Yes, this is your new person, but you got to understand that you attracted them by staying in your place of power. So to keep them, you're going to have to do the same thing you did to get them, which was be your almighty powerful self. So in other words, I see a person here, just going back into this Pisces and whoever's dealing with the Pisces. I see an energy here of you've been happy-go-lucky, doing what you do, minding your business. If you like going to the gym, you go. Well, maybe not during COVID, but you catch the drift. You know what I'm saying? You go do what you want to do. However, if you give up your passions, when you gain this partnership, that partnership is going to fall apart just as quickly as it came in. Part of you maintaining that partnership is going to be continuing to maintain your inner flame. Understand? Now, earth signs, those dealing with the earth sign. And I'm hearing if you're dealing with the earth sign, feminine energy, you have the Five of Wands in reverse. Don't bring her no drama. She already been through the drama. If she's saying something bothering her, you better pay attention. Listen when she tells you. Because this Five of Wands also came out reversed off this King of Pentacles. Now, we're going to go there next with this other card that came out. But if you are dealing with a Queen of Pentacles, what she don't want is the fight, the problems, the drama. That don't try to instigate shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to be somebody who has the ability to see past the bullshit. Because if you start bringing that shit to her, she's going to run off. That's what I see. Let's see if you're dealing with a masculine Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And I'm only going feminine, masculine in those because the match set came out. Ace of Pentacles, say yes. All you got to do is say yes. Don't deny what you feel. Let me undress you, baby. Open up your mind and just rest. Okay. If you're dealing with the Gemini, we have the Lover's card here. If you're dealing with the Gemini energy, the advice for you is the Nine of Pentacles. Don't. In other words, look, if this Nine of Pentacles, if this Gemini energy around you is something that you really feel like you want to hold on to, you need to understand something. You can't depend on them. You need to be self-sufficient. You need to be independent. INDEPEN. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that song. She got her own house. She got her own car. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be independent. You're not going to be able to depend on this person. So the advice for you, if you're dealing with a Gemini, is don't. Like, literally don't. You may as well be single because you could do even better on your own than bringing this along, is what I'm getting. Okay. Why? Because this person likes to be very combative, is what I'm hearing. This person can be very combative and very flighty. I hear this person could be very flighty, unreliable. There's a strong air of unreliability here. If you're dealing with a Gemini, you yourself are too steady, too long-term, you're about building, you're about foundations, and this person is about your building and your foundation. So like I said, like, you can keep them around if you want to, but the advice is to maintain your independence. She got her own thing. That's why I love her. Miss Independent. Yeah, that's why they love you, because you're independent. So if you're dealing with a Gemini who is a higher vibration Gemini, then I'm hearing you got to maintain that independence, because if you start becoming codependent upon them, you're going to chase that one away. So there's a couple good Geminis out there. Love it. Not a couple good Geminis. I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm just saying, like, there's some high vibrational Geminis coming through on this too. So there's that. If you're dealing with a Leo, because the Strength card came out. Let's see if you're dealing with a Leo. We're not going through all signs. This will be the last advice card because these are the cards that came out. So if you're dealing with a Leo, what's the advice? Luster Scott, if they're dealing with a Leo, what is the advice? Here it is. If you're dealing with a Leo, the advice is the last judgment. So if you're dealing with a Leo energy, this is saying, be decided. Be decided. This is a chance for rebirth. This is a chance for new life. This is a chance for a new opportunity to get what you want. But you got to be decided. You got to be bad about it. You bad it. I'm bad it. You bad about it. You got to be bad about it. Like you can't, ain't no half stepping. I ain't taking half of you, baby. But you coming all the way correct, whole and complete to me. Or you can stay over there where the rest of you is going. Ain't no 50-50 in this. This better be 100-100. Because if it ain't 100-100, it ain't for me. Type energy. It's how this Leo is coming through. So if you're dealing with a Leo, that's the advice for you. You want to keep this Leo around. This is, of course, assuming that you're dealing with a higher vibrational Leo. You're dealing with a higher vibrational Leo. You want to keep them around. You like being in a company. There is a reciprocation energy in this, and this is an opportunity for new life for you, but you've got to be decided that this is for you. Somebody is dealing with a low vibration Leo. This low vibration Leo always wants to, it's like you say, this is what I want to do, and I hear circumvent. They circumvent what you say you're going to do. So let's say, oh, I got my, here we go. I'm going to go to church. I'm going to go take this meditation class. I'm going to go take a walk. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to do it Friday at 2. Oh, well, I need you Friday at 2, though. I need you to go with me because I need to go to this place and I need you to be there with me because, you know, I need your help. And I feel like this person, so what is trying to come through for you is that this lower vibrational Leo can be very sneaky. They're not upfront. They don't say, well, I don't want you to go do that. I want you to make your whole life about me. But this person is very controlling. And so they try to circumvent what you're doing. So when you say, I got something to do at this time, then all of a sudden now it's to the end of the earth if you don't freaking go with them to what they want to do at the same exact time of what you had plans. And what they're saying to me, if this is you dealing with this type of Leo, they're saying, you know, it's important for you to make a decision. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? And some of you broke this off before. Those of you who are with this Leo person, I feel like this ain't your first time with this person. You done broke it off before. You went back for more. Are you done yet? There's a very strong, are you done yet message to you. So release your ex because it was unrequited love. It's safe for you to love. It is safe for you to love in this new energy. It's like Luster's God is at this time. I'm seeing a strong resonance amongst viewers on the channel, the personal readings that I've been doing on the channel, as well as other personal readings that y'all don't know nothing about, where this energy is all pervasive, where ones are moving away from toxic, abusive, low vibration, manipulative relationships that feel confining and restrictive and even debilitating. The word debilitating is coming through, into karmic blessings. And why are they getting karmic blessings? Because in each of these situations and circumstances, I'm seeing individuals who were very upfront. They were pure in their intentions, and they literally gave it all they could. And they just realized that time's up. That's it. I ain't got no more here to do. Work's done. It's like, thank you. Love it. Okay, so what I'm hearing is you all had assignments, different relationship assignments. And most of those relationship assignments were for you to spark the light of love, the flame of love within the other. This is why you have had so many unrequited loves in your past, bringing you to now. Many of you chose to love ones who were very difficult, but it was a perfect recipe between you and the others that you had these unrequited love experiences with, because it was your formula that was going to spark that flame of love within them. The ones that you chose to give this love to who continue to hurt, disappoint, or neglect you, yet all the while you grew and evolved your own self-worth, your own desirability, and enhanced your own power. You acted in honesty. You acted in integrity. You behaved with loyalty until it could be done no longer. And when it could be done no longer, you removed yourself from the situation rather than be an ongoing irritation. Therefore, you cleared those cycles. Yes, karmic cycles complete. Yes, task complete. Assignment complete. Now it's time for the next phase, the next stage of your spiritual development. And so many of you are at this time attracting to you higher vibrational, more spiritually minded, more grounded, and integrity keeping partners for yourself. Because you went through all of those cycles successfully, now it's time to learn other aspects of love. Which aspects of love had you been learning up until now? You've been learning very much what you don't like, what you don't want, what does not work for you. In that, you gained your own self-powering. Again, we said in your worth and your desirability, but you stood your ground. You established boundaries because many of you had no boundaries. If you think back to your earliest relationships, you had no boundaries. And in each of these relationships, your boundaries became more firmly established, which were healthy for you. In other words, you began to honor your own needs, wants, divinity more and more as the relationships progressed. And taking the course of action to honor those boundaries has freed you from those cycles. Anywhere where ones have chosen to state boundaries yet never honor them, yet they wonder why the ones they choose cannot honor their boundaries either, and they feel like in love they always lose. Well, honey, if you don't honor your boundaries, why should we? Because you teach me how to treat you, you teach them how to treat you. When you say, this is something I will not do, this is a way I will not play, and yet you do it anyway, then everything you say can be circumvented. But when you say it, you mean it, and you stick to it, and you follow through with it, you open up a whole new energy. And that's where most of you are finding yourself at this time. So we want to thank you for joining us, and we look forward to our next interaction. 감사합니다. Gracias. Dankeschön. And thank you. Until next time. Love you. Let me see what y'all been talking about. I got some comments on here. Yay, just got home. Georgina says, yay, just got home and sat down. What an amazing day. Great to see you. Yay. I'm happy you had an amazing day. Thank you, Vanessa. She is yay. Lovely that she's catching up. Saying we're on point for you. Hello, Destiny. Ooh, Destiny sees messages here between her and her twin flame. Ooh, those twin flames, though. Some spot on, some oh wows. We're so thankful and grateful that we could be of service to you. Guys, I'll be back with more, okay? Next time. Love you. Laters.